Welcome to the bench, friends. This is Joe, Blue Oval Racing HO Scale Custom and Performance. On the bench, Gbuds, Wizzard Storm. We made a video day before yesterday on this car. And we tore the car apart, figured out what parts we needed to order roughly. And anyway, we took the car apart. On the front side of the armature where the commutator is, it had a stack of plastic spacers. And I mean a stack. It looked like it was 6, but it ended up being 7. Well, on the Storm, where the car, actually the armature, needs shimmed is on the rear side of the armature, back here. This is where it needs quite a few spacers, not on the front. We'll correct that when we put it back together in its proper chassis, the Storm chassis right here. But what we're going to do now is install this in a Tyco 440x2 narrow chassis just to see how it sounds running. I rang it out with an ohm meter. All 3 banks rang out fine. They were roughly 6.4, all 3. Another thing I discovered was the rear axle setup. The gear saver, it's a Tyco. Not a big deal, you can use it, but we're going to replace it with the factory gear saver. That is the proper one for the Wizzard Storm, or we could shim the rear axle gear, either way. But the rear axle gear is only a 20-tooth. 20-tooth axle gear, where the Storm comes with a 25. We will be replacing both of those with some new goodies right here. Pinion gear and axle gear. 7-tooth pinion, 25-tooth axle. And I ordered a couple other goodies from Wizzard, and hopefully they'll be here Saturday. Hopefully by Monday at least, so that we can put this back together. The main thing we really need are the new brush tubes. One of the brush tubes, we were able to get the screw out of the end of the brush tube. The other one, the set screw was corroded into the brass brush tube. We can't get it out. We're stripping the hole in the screw that requires an Allen wrench to take out. And you can see it's itty bitty thing. It's not coming out. Cheaper to order a new set. I think they're like $3 for a set of 2 tubes and 2 screws. So, with that said, let's go ahead and install this armature that goes to Gbuds Wizzard Storm. Let us go ahead and install this into a Tyco just so we can hear her purr. So that's what we're going to do. clock is going tick-tock in the background. Well, not really tick-tock, but you get the picture. It's a loud clock. It is a it's from the movie Cars. It's Lightning McQueen on it. It's shaped like a tire with a rim. It's pretty cool. Well, here she is in all of her glory, put together. Gbuds Armature, sitting pretty in a Tyco. Almost sitting into the Tyco. Not quite. But soon to be, if all goes right. Yep. We had it. We fumbled it. Yes, we did. There we go. These are not the proper pickup shoes for this chassis, but they will serve its purpose for testing the motor so that we can hear it. Some people do use these pickup shoes, but they're not the proper ones, actually. Okie dokie. So, motor is in the chassis. In the Tyco, 440 by 2 times 2, whatever you want to say. Let's give it a little oil. And see how she purrs. Not bad. I think tomorrow we will take it for a few laps around the track and see how she runs. I need to use a magnifying glass because I can't see that for nothing. So, boy, oh boy. Anyways, I didn't get them springs behind where they need to go. I'll tell you what. I hate to complain, but it's ridiculous when you get old. Can't see good. I need to use my magnifying glass, and I can't do it right now. I have it right here. My trusty magnifying glass. I might have to use it. Let's see. We can raise this up like this. Put this down over. Let me see. Whoop. Everything's moving. Yep. Anyways, you get the picture. We will, I'm bumping everything with this. We will get the Tyco buttoned up. Well, Gbuds Armature sitting pretty in the Tyco. We will get that buttoned up. And we will run it on the track tomorrow. Just to see how she runs. And then we'll go from there. And that's it for now. Until tomorrow.